Welcome to Storytime with Sugar. Today we're reading You're Too Small. Tad woke up all warm and tingly as a dot of sunshine touched his nose. He got up and peered out the window. Everyone's busy, he said excitedly. I'll run down and help. Pig was pushing a wheelbarrow full of watermelons. I'll help you, said Tad eagerly. Thanks, but you'd better not, said Pig. You're too small. You'll get squashed. Nearby Goat was stacking hay. Can I help? Asked Tad. No, thank you, said Goat. You're too small. You'll get lost in the hay. Tad ran off and found Cow. He was painting a wall. I can help, said Tad. Thanks, but I don't think so, said Cow. You're too small. You can't reach the top of the wall. Well, thought Tad, if I'm too small to help, I'll just go and play. He skipped off into the field where he found Rabbit flying a kite. Can I give it a try? Asked Tad, watching the kite soar through the sky. No, said Rabbit, you're too small. You'll get blown away. Tad looked at himself. He looked at his big paws, his round belly, and his long tail. I don't look too small to me, he said. I look just right. I'll go ask Goose. She won't think I'm too small. Too small for what? Asked Goose. I don't know, said Tad, but maybe I'm the right size to sit on your eggs. After all, you don't look very big yourself. Goose took a deep breath. Then she stood up taller and taller. Tad, she said, looking down at him, I would love you to sit on my eggs, but you wouldn't cover them at all. You're just too small. Oh, well, said Tad, I think I'll go back to bed and start again tomorrow. Maybe I'll be bigger by then. Tad walked slowly back to the barn, but as he got closer, he saw all his friends at the barn banging loudly on the door. Pig came to tell us dinner was ready and the door slammed shut behind him. We're all locked out, cried Rabbit. And we're so hungry, said Goose. I can help, said Tad happily. What can you do? Asked the animals. You're too small. I don't have to be big to help, said Tad, and he disappeared through a crack in the wall. I only need to be small enough, he called from inside. Tad heard a loud cheer from outside. Hooray for Tad! Hooray, hooray, hooray! And since dinner was all ready, Tad hopped onto the table. There's another thing I'm not too small for, Tad smiled as he helped himself to the biggest, plumpest pie. Then he picked up the key, unlocked the door, and let in his hungry friends. Thank you, Tad, they shouted. You were just the right size. Tad smiled a big, plump pie smile, but all he said was, brrr.